Assalamu alaikum. I am Luqman Qaida and this is 𝐻𝐸 Academy. In this episode, inshallah, we will explain the Arabic heavy letters and the Arabic light letters, الحروف المفخمة and الحروف المرققة, and the letters that they are heavy in some cases but light in others. So, stay tuned.
𝐻𝐸 Academy.
This is just to remind you that we are explaining using Al-Minhaj book, the official book of 𝐻𝐸 Academy. So we discussed this in the last episode, so let's now know what are the letters that they are heavy and what are the letters that they are light, and there is something in between or not. You don't understand? Let's discover it. So now we have here the classification of the letters regarding heaviness and lightness. Okay, so first of all, we have this dark blue circle, and we have on the other hand this light blue circle, and we have in between this dark and light blue circle. So what does that mean? I think it's so clear how we have here in the first group the heavy letters, okay, and we have here in between the heavy letters in some cases but light in others, and we have on the last side the light letters. So we have these three main groups: heavy letters, light letters, and in between some letters are heavy in some cases and some conditions, okay, and they are light in other cases or conditions when other conditions applied. Okay, so let's discover now what are the letters that they are heavy in all cases, which is this part, and discover what are the heavy letters in some cases but they might light in others, and vice versa, which is this type, and lastly the light letters. So let's discover all of these categories. So let's start with the heavy letters. The heavy letters, we have 7 heavy letters. Okay, as we said in the last episode, Ibn al-Jazari rahimahullah said, وَسَبْعُ عُلْوٍ خُصَّ ضَغْطٍ قِدْ حَصَرٍ, which means they are 7 heavy letters. They have this quality of al-isti'la, because we said al-isti'la means the back of the tongue is raised. Heavy letters means the back of the tongue is raised, but light letters means the back of the tongue is not raised. And this is the core, or you can say the main difference between heavy letters and light letters. If the letter is heavy, the back of the tongue is raised. If the letter is light, the back of the tongue is not raised. So these letters, the 7 letters that when we pronounce them, whatever the case is, the back of the tongue is raised, which means they are heavy in all cases. Okay, what are these letters? The first one is al-kha, al-sad, al-dad, al-ghain, al-ta, al-qaf, and al-dha. Okay, let's pronounce these letters in the state of al-fath. We will say kha, sa, da, gha, ta, qa, and dha. Okay, the back of the tongue is raised. This is what make these letters heavy letters. Kha, sa, da, gha, ta, qa, dha. Okay, how many of them? 7 letters. You might forget these letters, so I will give you an acronym for them to not forget them. This acronym says قطب جد خص ضغط قذ, as Ibn al-Jazari said, وسبع علو خص ضغط قذ حصر. So خص ضغط قذ, these are the acronym of these heavy letters. خصة, repeat after me. خصة ضغط قض. خصة ضغط قض. If you remembered this phrase or this sentence or these three words, you will not forget the heavy letters. خصة ضغط قض. خصة ضغط قض. Try to memorize them to remember all heavy letters. Okay, so these are the heavy letters. Let's now move to the other category, which is the letters that are light in some cases but heavy in others. So we have a ra, for example. Okay, a ra, for example, when a ra has fatha or dhamma, it will be heavy. Ra, ru, ra, ru. But when a ra has kasra, it will be light. Okay, ri, ri, ri. Okay, so this is what we mean by heavy in some cases and light in others, and we will discuss all cases in detail in the next episode, inshallah. So ra, ri, ru, ra, ru, this is heavy. Ri, it's light. And then al-alif also. Al-alif depends on the letter before. If the letter before is heavy, it will be heavy. If the letter before is light, it will be light. So if, for example, one of these letters comes here before al-alif, kha, for example, it will be heavy. Why it will be heavy? Because it depends on the letter before kha. So al-kha is heavy and al-alif as well is heavy. Kha. But if one is light, for example, ba, okay, it will be also light. Ba. Ba is light and al-alif is light. So al-alif will be light because al-ba is light. Let's move to letter lam. Also, it's heavy in some cases but light in others. Okay, al-lam. And if al-lam, it will be heavy when it just comes in the word Allah and the letter before has fatha or dhamma. Okay, such as Allah saying, alayhullah, alayhullah, because al-lam in the word Allah, lafzul jalala, and the letter before is al-ha and has dhamma, alayhu, al-lam will be heavy. Okay, alayhullah. But in other cases, in any word other than Allah, or even in the word Allah but the letter before it has kasra, it will be light. Okay, la, la, la. Okay, so this is what we mean by heavy in some cases and light in others. And then we have the last group, which are the light letters. Okay, the rest of all letters are light letters. So let's read them in the state of, let's say their names first. Ba, ta, tha, jim, ha, dal, zal, zay or zay, and then sin, shin, ayn, fa, kaf, mim, noon, ha, waw, hamza, ya. All of these letters are light in all cases. What does that mean? It means that it not might be heavy in any case or in any condition. If you find it heavy one time, you have to know that who say it heavy, he pronounced strongly. Okay, all these letters are light letters in all cases. So let's read them in the state of al-fath. Ba, ta, tha, ja, ha, da, dha, za, sa, sha, a, fa, ka, ma, na, ha, wa, a, ya. These are the heavy letters in all cases. So now we end the discussion, today's discussion, the heavy letters and the light letters and the heavy in some cases and light in others. I hope this is clear now. If you have any question, just let me know in the comment section below. And this is the end. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. See you inshallah in the next episode. Now we came to the end of this episode. So if you want to follow up the next episodes, consider subscribing. Also, if you want a qualified Quran tutor, whether for yourself or your kids, we are providing online Quran classes. Don't forget to check out our app. See you inshallah in the next episode. Assalamu alaikum.
Shaykhi Academy. Learn and enjoy.